there. I'm going to do a pick a pile reading just for the heck of it, and it's going to be what is on his or her mind. So, what is your person thinking about? And I basically have 3 decks and 3 stones. I have the spellcasters with a rose quartz heart. I have the traditional Rider-Waite Centennial with a tiger's eye heart. And I have the fountain deck with a hematite sparkly heart. So meditate on your person and who you would like to learn more about for a minute. Pick your deck. You can freeze here and think about it if you want. And let's begin. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so first up, we're going to do the Spellcaster's Rose Quartz, and I have one oracle card to clarify. So we have the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, the Knight of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, and the 2 of Wands in the reverse. Clarifiers, 4 of Wands in the reverse, Ace of Wands. Wow, lots of Wands. 2 of Cups, and the Chariot. Interesting. Okay. So give me a second. Let's see. So I think your person may be in a bit of turmoil with their family situation and their household situation. They definitely have had some disruption at the home front. If you're part of their home front, there's disruption in the home. They have the 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands, both in the reverse. Both are partnership and home front cards. So there's definitely been some turmoil. I do think that your person for sure is holding out some potential dream of what could be. They have a romantic ideal. They are hoping to figure out if they can work on this. They are not making a choice on it yet. I think they're a bit in a stalemate. Their passion is what's driving their romance and passion, and perhaps this notion of maybe sparking a new spark is what's driving their Knight of Cups energy of maybe feeling like there's more to do there. There's more romance there that can happen. I don't know if they're particularly working on it right now. I think maybe they're thinking you should work on it. They do have the Ace of Wands and the 2 of Cups and the Chariot, all as underlying energies, which are very positive. So it's positive for feeling there's a connection. It's positive for feeling there's a passion here. For whatever reason, I don't know if your person's putting their fair share of work in or questioning if they should be working at it. I'm not sure why that is. They definitely feel like there's a potential here and there's an attraction here. I wonder if they feel like due to whatever's gone wrong in the past, most recently, it's knocked them down a few pegs. It's made them a bit uncertain. There's something that's made your person uncertain and wondering if they're going to work at the relationship. They do think there's a soul kind of a connection here. There's a kindred spirit. And there's kind of polarizing energies here with they're not making a choice. They're not choosing to move forward. And yet that's clarified by the Chariot. So they, I got to be honest, this card, the horse is going like the opposite direction. So there's a part of them that might be fearing commitment. There's a part of them that may not be like jumping into the choice because they're a little bit skittish, like this horse. They might want to run the other way. I do think that this person has some hopes and some passion and knows this is a deep connection. They feel a bit bad by what's happened. They're living a little bit in quandary over what they should be putting into this. And they're even on the fence about if they should stay or go. That's a little bit where they're coming from for me. So the oracle card on their end is Imagine. So they are still in a bit of an idealized state. I do think so with the Knight of Cups. I do think that You and them are still trying to hold out the ideal. You're trying to imagine a positive future. There's definitely a passion and a connection here. So that's good news. I don't know what's going to take to get this person off the dime and decide that they should be contributing more. I'm getting a little bit of a impulsive, kind of a fleeting energy on their side. Like, I don't know, are they used to being single, or did something happen they felt burnt? So they are definitely questioning what their end of the commitment should be. But this is 20 and a 2. So, the 2 is partnerships, 2 of cups. Um, this is an infinite connection upside down. This is a soulmate connection. So I do think this is worth really examining over this next month, November 2019. There's a lot here to work with and to try and figure out why this person is unstuck. I mean, a bunch of you are going to think, that's not me. I'm not going to put energy into that. They need to make a move. So if you're feeling like you should wait this out, wait this out. Follow your instincts, get quiet and see what you want to do. Don't overextend yourself if this person's not giving enough. But there's something here. Okay? So that's what I'm getting for pile number 1. Let's see. Pile number 2, Tiger's Eye, and the Rider-Waite. 9 of Discs. Wow, interesting energy. High Priestess, Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Cups in the reverse. Clarified by Ace of Wands. Again, an Ace of Wands, 4 of Cups in the reverse. Death in the reverse. And the Fool. Wow. Interesting. So your person, pile number 2, your person, I'm getting a little bit of a similar vibe, but not the same. So your person, if you picked pile number 2, is feeling, your person is feeling that they're desiring some independence, and that they're desiring a chance to kind of, I don't want to say sow their oats, but kind of go off and do what they need to do, whether it's work or other areas of their life. They're thinking about pursuing a passion. They might have a new business idea. They might have a new, a new project that they're working on, a new job they're embarking on. But they definitely have kind of a charter to go off and do something that they're passionate about. They might have been given an opportunity recently. Because to me, this is in this respect more about that than about relationship, with this Ace of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. They may not be telling you about this opportunity. They may be, kind of keeping their cards close to their chests. There might be pieces missing that you're wondering about. And they may not have been receptive to you recently. If you've offered communication or a token of appreciation or affection toward them, or an offer, they may not be jumping on that. They're in a feeling of a bit of more solitude and independence right now, your person. They are also kind of taking their, I guess, lack of active participation, just kind of like the last reading to some degree. Their wheels are turning. Things are happening with the Wheel of Fortune. Things are moving ahead for them. But there's a dichotomy because they're resisting a transformation. But it's moving ahead anyway. So there's a push-pull happening in their life right now. They probably know intuitively that they need to move on, or they need to kind of make things happen, or they maybe should even be, kind of listening to the universe a little bit more. What's not happening is they're not probably learning some lessons they could be learning, or, evolving like they could be. They're blocking some big transformation that could be happening for them, or some big movement. They're not ending something. I don't know if this is somewhere else in their life or with you, but this stagnancy of not ending something is not going with the flow of the Wheel of Fortune. Wants to kind of keep going, but they're bucking it. And, I think that after a period of kind of figuring this out, I think when they're staying stuck, one of the things that is going to happen for them. It's going to affect the ability to have this stability, because there's something, the universe wants them to do. They need to learn a lesson and move and change and grow. And that should be part of this independent journey. But for some reason, they're staying stuck or stuck in the past, and that's keeping them from evolving. They want to take a chance. They want to move forward. This is a very big push-pull energy. They want to take a risk. They want a new beginning, but you're not going to have a new beginning until the death card is up here. So there's an incongruency. They have an independent vibe and they want to move forward, but they're really kind of also stuck in their ways and they're not moving forward. And I wonder if that's a little bit of immaturity on their part, or maybe they're naive about what it takes to make something happen, either at work or in a relationship. But it's actually having a negative impact. And I don't think that's what they really want. I think that's a foolish response to what is being given them. There's something being given them, and they're either rejecting it, they're rejecting the opportunity to grow and change, when all of the indicators say, you should be growing and changing. That's what I'm getting. So I think they're pushing back a little bit right now during this period, and I don't know why. The oracle would be saying that they're poised to make a change. Obviously, the Fool is poised to step out, excuse me, make a change. Sorry, they're not. So it's almost like, it should be in the reverse, but they do want to build something. 4 and 8 is 12. Numerology would be a 3. They do want to build something, and they're on the precipice. But I do think that they're going to have to reveal more of what they're doing, come forward, go with the universal flow, not resist change, not resist opportunity, and not resist change. So whether it's at work or in a relationship with you, they're stuck. I think your person's a bit stuck. And I don't know if it's something to do with you. I don't know if it's anything you've done. We have to separate ourselves out from that. I don't know that it's anything that you've done. I don't even see that here. So it's just where they're at. It's just kind of where they're at. So I don't know if that helps at all. I think, it's just something that they're probably working through during the month of November 2019, maybe even longer. So, they're a little stuck. That's what I'm seeing. They have a lot at their fingertips. There's a lot on the edge that they could be grasping for and kind of diving into, but I believe they say they want one thing, but they're not willing to make change. So that's what I'm seeing. The third deck, which is a bit of a sparkly hematite here, is the Tower deck. We have Death in reverse again. We have the Hermit in reverse. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. And we have Justice in reverse. Wow. I don't know about all these reversals. We have the Four of Swords in reverse, the Five of Wands in the reverse, the Star in the upright, and the Moon in the reverse. Okay. So we had the Star in the upright. I'm not going to assume that all these were, not meant to be in the reverse. So your person, again, you've got a person here who is feeling like they're not getting insights. They're not getting an awareness. They're kind of, I think, choosing to stay the same, and they're a little bit restless. They're eager to stop the quarrel, stop the fights with you. They're looking at it kind of on a surface level. I don't think they're delving deep in the first part of November. I think they're basically a bit in a stubborn energy, and they're not maybe looking at their part or the whole picture of what's gotten them or the two of you to this point. There's definitely an unwillingness to dig deep and gain insight here. They could be like kind of that person who doesn't tend to go deep, or that could be just for now they're avoiding it. They're feeling some pain around this, I think. I think they felt some pain around this, and they took a break and they didn't like the arguments. that might have stirred up between the two of you, if that's possible. Um, they're cutting some things out of just for survival tactic to heal. They're cutting some things out that are not working for them. I don't know if it has to do with this relationship. It's a possibility that this relationship or other things in their life, they're feeling, they're trying to deal with things that they feel are unfair. They might have a bit of a victim mentality. They might be even a little, I would say, go as far as to say paranoid about people doing things to them or people talking behind their back or what's happening. And they're a bit up and down in their emotions, mood in the reverse. And they feel that things are unfair. I mean, they're kind of in a negative mode. They want healing. And rather than dig deep about it, and Hermit in the upright, Hermit's in the reverse. So rather than dig deep and be reflective about it, this person is looking at this relationship or looking at other things in their life and thinking, I'm just going to cut the BS out and move on and do my thing and heal. That's the change they're willing to make. They're not willing to kind of look introspectively at themselves and see, and see what their role is in this. They would like to not have drama. It's somebody who would like to not have drama. I don't see cups here. They're not a highly emotional person, and they're not very grounded right now. There's no cups or discs here at all. There's swords and wands, and that's it. And then major arcana, death, the hermit, the star, justice, and the moon. So there's definitely, this could be, a pretty heavy connection gone a little bit awry, or they're dealing with some other issue that's big in their life right now, gone awry, not willing to go deep on it for whatever reason, wanting to cut out what's ever painful and kind of try to move on and heal. I do think they've got remnants of a bit of victimhood here. I do think that they feel that. I think that this is maybe another stuck energy during November. I don't know what's coming up with these piles today. I'm sorry. And the oracle energy for this person is not for you. So either this person is not for you, or because they're in such a almost negative state about what's working and what's not in their life, and they're being kind of surface level, like slashing around, they might be feeling like I need to remove things are not for me. Like, if it's painful, I don't want it. If it's complex, I don't want it. If it's involved or requires too much effort, I'm not sure I want it. And I do think this is a message for you if you pick this pile, that if somebody's offering too much resistance right now, at least for now, how much energy do you want to put in? How much energy do you want to put into the person that's not seeming to kind of have their awareness in their role in what's going on here, or seems to kind of want to go the other way and just cut stuff out of their life so they can get quicker to the healing and not really, they're trying to look kind of for a shortcut. So they're cutting out what's not for them. But the question is, and I don't know if that's necessarily you, but the question for you is, what resists us is not necessarily meant for us. So whether they're resisting you or just the situation, the question is this person for you? I mean, this is kind of a painful reading, but it could get better. I mean, during November 2019, that's what the question is. If they're trying to heal and not going very deep about it, they're trying to just move on, and they're feeling kind of victim-y about it. The question is, are you continuing to want to invest? For now. Okay? So, good question. Sorry there's not a clearer answer. So let me know what you think, and subscribe if you're not disliking me so far with these pick-a-pile readings just now. I hope you subscribe and tune in for more. Thanks so much. Take care.